Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen. Commodity TV here now in the interview with Caledonia Mining. And we have here Mark Learmonth, the CFO of the company. And we would like to have, of course, a statement for the redomiciling of the company. Mark, thanks for taking the time.
No, thank you.
And pleasure.
Look, we put out
what is behind it?
we put out a press release this morning, reaffirming that the board's taken the decision to start the process to redomicile the company from being a Canadian company to a company that will be, for legal purposes, living in Jersey, Channel Islands. This is something we've been working on for about a year. Even though we're a relatively small company, our tax affairs are very complex because we operate in Zimbabwe, we've got interests in South Africa, we've got interests in Canada and the United Kingdom and Barbados, and it's all getting very messy. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to simplify our tax affairs, have the company living in Jersey. The most important practical effect of that for non-Canadian shareholders will be that the dividends we pay, and as you know we pay quarterly dividends, those dividends will no longer be subject to Canadian withholding tax. And so that means for investors in the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Germany, effectively that means your dividend will no longer suffer that tax, so it will be 25% higher.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
It is nice, and it means we're not sort of frittering away shareholders' money by giving it to tax jurisdictions where we've got no business. There are other effects as well. It means that we will be closer. I mean, I will be relocating to Jersey. It means we're much closer to the centre of gravity for our investor base, which is now increasingly in South Africa, London, and continental Europe. And it also means that long term, and I mean sort of 5 to 10 years, it removes certain potential tax liabilities that may arise if certain eventualities come to fruition. So it doesn't affect the trading. So our shares will still be traded in Toronto. They'll still be traded in AIM on London and also on the OTCQX in the States. So we're not shutting down any trading platforms.
It's
still the same liquidity.
Know.
But it just simplifies our tax and reduces tax leakage. And our tax bills have over the past few years been unnecessarily high. And so this is something we've got to address, and we have done.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it also lowers the bill for the tax advisors and the accounting.
Well, sheesh, I tell you, they've taken a bit. We've had to pay a bit to get to where we are today.
Yeah.
Critically, this is subject to shareholder approval, and so there will be a shareholder vote early in the new year. And those shareholders who support this must vote in favour of it. If they don't vote in favour of it, it won't happen, and you'll continue to suffer withholding tax on your dividends, which I can see makes you.
It makes no sense because
neither do I, because I hold to the UK.
Exactly.
So that's it. It's quite simple. It's quite the sort of legal ramifications are quite complex, but that's the basic message of what we're trying to do.
Okay, perfect. Well, Mark, thanks for the clarification, and I think it makes really sense to get rid of the withholding tax.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you very much, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Mark Learmonth, the CFO of Caledonia Mining, and I think it makes absolutely sense to vote for the withholding tax, meaning to get rid of it. And I'm also a shareholder of the company. I will do that because I would love to have a higher paycheck or a dividend check, as I would call it, every quarter. And it makes sense. So think about it, check it out. Thanks and bye-bye.